is Chris McCullough, Director of Faith Formation and Evangelization for the Cathedral community, and I welcome you to the Cathedral of Mary Our Queen's Advent Reflection Series. Today is Sunday, the first day of Advent, and so we have turned the corner and begin a new church year today. Advent is a time of preparation, anticipation, and hope. We prepare to celebrate Emmanuel, God with us at Christmas time. Our readings will take us on a journey to help us in our preparation. And yet today's readings, especially the Gospel, sound quite similar to last Sunday's from Christ the King, with their apocalyptic tone. Jesus tells his disciples about the cosmic signs which will signal his second coming. There is death from fright in store for those who are not prepared to meet him, and yet there is hope. The hope lies in our knowledge of Christ. If we know Christ, we will recognize these signs as signals of his return and stand ready to greet him when he comes. As we wait, Jesus instructs us not to let our hearts become so comfortable that they are, quote-unquote, drowsy. He tells us to, quote, be vigilant at all times and pray, end quote. So the questions that come from our gospel reading today are, how will we prepare? How will we stay vigilant? The image that captures my attention is that of the drowsy heart. What does it mean to have a drowsy heart? Jesus gives us a clue when he tells us, among other things, that it is by way of getting caught up in the anxieties of daily life. Now that's a little disturbing for me, as my life is filled with daily anxieties that have to do with care of my home life, my kids, and care of my work life. What do we do with this instruction from Jesus? Well, Advent is a season of hope. We look forward to the hope of our salvation from all of these anxieties that comes to us in the Incarnation. Christ is the light who shines in the darkness of our lives and helps us to see through the anxieties and tribulations to the other side. He stands in solidarity with us, Emmanuel, God with us, who wants to awaken our hearts to the reality of his saving presence. In this season of Advent, we anticipate the fact that God loved us so much, he became one with us. He took our human nature so he could know us, experience our tribulations and anxieties, and show us how to have hope when no hope seems possible. We receive that hope whenever we take the Eucharist, and so we carry that hope of God's salvation within us. We carry that light of Christ inside of us. So the hope of the season which we anticipate is not some distant hope, some 2,000 years ago hope. The hope we anticipate is the hope that springs forth from the celebration of God with us, right here, right now. And so, my friends, let us pray for the grace of awakened hearts, ready to receive the hope incarnated in God's Son, Jesus. As we light each Advent candle, may it encourage us to look for the light of Christ alive in our world and in our daily lives. As we move through this season of hope, may we be inspired to pray the prayer we hear in today's psalm. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. Thank you for being with us, and have a blessed day.